all of this. Anyways, welcome folks to Soul Conception. This is a visual novel, should be about an hour or so. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, that's what I can see right now. It's hot, but because everything's burning. That's strange. Fire isn't red, it's orange. I'm recalling this between the screen being burned alive. But how is that possible? So we should definitely repent the voice. But the voice is getting closer. This first one we have as it's waking up. Is that a dream? It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday and I just returned from the gym. I take a shower at the gym, but unfortunately the Japanese summer is at its peak right now. And now, it looks like I'll have to wash myself again. Today we will probably investigate the abandoned city area of Kyoto City. The city may seem perfectly normal on the surface, but something is definitely wrong. In the gym, I distracted myself by working out and talking to the cute girls, but now my head is filled with negative thoughts for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I have had these awful premonitions for over a week now. It feels really strange thinking about horrible things on a bright sunny day, but I can't help it. It's like I know that a bomb is about to go off, but I can't tell anyone, and I don't have the ability to defuse it myself. That's a strange metaphor, but it perfectly fits the situation that I'm in. The only saving grace is that I am not alone in this situation. Having lost track of time, I finally reach my house. Oh, is that Nanako? Nanako is an old classmate of Mia in middle school. Apparently she caught Mia practicing magic in the girls' washroom. Hey, good morning, Jiro. Where'd you come from? I'm Jiro. I just returned from the gym. What brings you here? The gym, huh? Mia's quite the lucky girl. She quickly ignored what I said. That was a dumb question, so I guess it's fine. Hi, Jiro, dude. I don't think you've ever been to my house. How about we hang out? Welcome back, Jiro. Where do you want to go? What? Why'd you want to get a warm welcome? You should take a shower. Now that we can smell sweat. It's not like no. I mean, it's not all true. Ow! Hey, man, grabs her hand, takes time to go to the living room. Taking a shower in the living room. Explaining the table, 2 pillows, TV, and a photo of Mount Fuji taken by Mia's father. I seem to have entered right when Nanako was going to talk about things she came here for. I could see it next to Mia, and Nanako was over talking. So the first day of my high school life, I met a girl named Eris Ardolf. It was really strange. She wears a mask and a pair of sunglasses in school. It's out of quality. I think she doesn't eat lunch since I never saw her leave the classroom. We've been fine, she was socially awkward, but there's definitely something a bit off about her. So thinking about it, I decided to use it. Use the spell. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. The spell girls. Back in middle school, Nanako caught Mia doing magic in the girls' washroom. After that, she pretty much blackmailed Mia into teaching her some kind of magic. So Nanako ended up learning a spell that lets you know the level of magical energy of each individual close by. Apparently she has quite a lot of magical energy. It's all I could gather, but because I don't exactly know what is considered a lot for someone like you, Mia. Nanako, you guys often told us what the problem is. I know, so you see, I live right at the beginning of Kyoto's red light district. Let's see what she did going with this. I've seen Iris and Eris enter that dangerous area at prime hours. This is just a hunch, but I feel like her being a magus definitely has something to do with the thing she's doing in there. Nako's probably saying things like that because she doesn't associate magecraft with danger. Then again, she isn't exactly incorrect, but not everyone wants to live life on the edge. That being said, the fact that this 16-year-old girl is not going into the red light district at prime hours is already terrifying. Magic is irrelevant in this situation. Do you have her phone number? Yeah, I do. You can talk it out? Not yet. No, not yet, but I can investigate this girl. Hey, Jiro, we're investigating the strange energy in the city. I think we can hold that. I think this is more important. The strange premonitions I can get can be completely wrong. Definitely could be completely wrong. I guess that might be true, but if I had the premonitions, then it probably would have been fine to ignore it. But if it's you that thinks something is wrong, then I'm sure there's definitely something going on. What are you talking about? We aren't sure ourselves, but there's a strange air on the city for the last 10 days. Maya, I think I'm just thinking of this. Alright, it's Eris girl. Go with the plan? Not really, but I would like to have a talk with this girl. Nanako, can you intervene for the three of us? Mia, you stay here and investigate the Ardal family. Wait, what about me? Wait, I'm gonna make it look like this. I'm gonna make it's a date range by Nanako, so I don't think it would be good if we tagged along. Oh boy. Talk about agreement. Maya seemed to be kind of disappointed, but she agreed and started looking near the Ardal family. Me and Nanako went to the cafe where we planned to meet Eris. We were at the cafe and get seated. We had the full walls and made our class. Unfortunately, it's summer, so all I can see from the window of our tight office wall was great and white. We get seated since we arrived 5 minutes late in time. So, do you have any guesses as to what might be happening to Eris? I don't. Hopefully, can understand the situation once we meet. Just as I say that, a person walks across and seated on our table. That's her. Huh? I wasn't exaggerating when she called this girl weird. Hey, I finally found this early. Yes, but you were here before me. Nanako was startled, so she blurted out the first thing she could. Eris, on the other hand, didn't even flinch. Why do you want to meet, and who this might be? She's really straightforward now I think about it. I forgot to greet her. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry I didn't tell you on the phone because I thought you might have to know. I'm not socially awkward and Nanako, and I was quiet. I guess I have to say something before this awkward silence gets worse. Oh wait, I already introduced myself. My name is Jiro Hinode. Nice to meet you, Eris. Nice to meet you too. My name is Eris Ardal. Lovely. Now the introductions are over, I'll get some drinks. What do you want? I'll have hot coffee. I'm completely full, so I won't have anything. Got it. Be back in a minute. Seeing that Nanako leaves the two of us alone, Eris doesn't seem like he has a lot of patience, so I should make sure the conversation stays active on her side. Why do you cover your right eye? What? I was surprised. My own response could be stupid. What? Your hair is covering your right eye. Something wrong with your eye? Or is it just a hairstyle? Oh no, that's not it. My eye look. I was really scared, so I decided to hide it with my hair. I don't know if that was just my imagination. As soon as I say that, I see her expression change. She's wearing a mask, obviously, so I couldn't tell what kind of face she's making. Why do you not use contact lenses? So her speech is very monotonous. I can't tell if she's asking her cause. So you're just mocking me. Footballs are only I can go to them. I see. What about you? The mask is fine, but why don't wear sunglasses inside the building? She doesn't say anything for a good 10 seconds. Just when she was supposed to say something, when we get interrupted. I return, boys and girls. See, I need more time along with it. But luckily, it wasn't a complete waste of time. The conversation continues on, but nothing of importance happens. At the end, Nanako forces us to exchange our phone numbers. The only thing that got me curious was the fact that Eris left as soon as she got a call from someone. So suddenly the beginning part and ending part was suspicious. Do you feel anything strange about her? I did, but still wasn't enough for me to relate to her being a mage to anything she might be doing. So, what do you plan on doing next? Nanako, what time do you usually see her after the red light district? Around 9 p.m. I see tonight. I'll try following her. So let's see what she gets up to. She should stay in your house since it's a little dangerous in that area. So the thing about having a lot of magical energy is true. I could tell easily because she wasn't even trying to hide it. That could either mean she doesn't know any spells that hide her energy, or she's already hiding most of it. But showing just enough to intimidate other mages. Max suspicious of her. I think that over now. She returned to her house. Holmes. I didn't see you later. Our investigation/date ended there, and I returned to my house. We had collected the information, so we started discussing all the info we managed to collect through the day. Think of Jiro, what happened today. Well, the girl was definitely strange, but unfortunately I don't think it has anything to do with magic. She wore a mask and a pair of sunglasses, so I couldn't see her face properly. She left us behind in the cafe after getting a phone call. That's about it. Nothing else happened. Nothing else seemed out of that place. Did you find anything there? Not really. I I called the Investigation Bureau of Supernatural to get some data on the Arnold family. Bureau of Supernatural? What's that? The only thing I found that was that they were a Magus family situated in Norway and specialized in air magic. Mia's parents used to run a detective agency called Kekantante, specializing in supernatural, but they both died 4 months ago in a car accident. Now the agency is being handled by the two of us. That's why it's so easy for her to contact the investigation of supernatural, IBS, or I will say IBS from now on, to get information on anyone and anything. The IBS is an underground department founded by the richest of the richest. They support local detective agencies and other supernatural activities. Do they have a bad track record or something? No, they were perfectly normal. They just happen to be born with a lot of mana. I couldn't find anything into mana. I heard of a term in a game somewhere. Well, that's alright. By the way, I'm going to the red light district tonight. What? To see what Eris gets up to. Huh? Yeah, I'm not going to sleep with a hooker. I'm sorry, perfect, but I'm not that desperate for sure. Oh, I see. Can I tag along? Nope, it's dangerous in the overguarded area. You won't be able to use your artifact or your magic in a place like that. Alright, well, if you don't find anything, we'll continue our investigation. Got it. So what do you want for dinner? Okay, now dinner happens. After having that, Mike goes to her room to play some video games. And to lead Mia goes to play some video games, and I leave the red light district. I reached the area about 8:50 p.m., so I have a couple more minutes. I want to pee real badly, so I entered the restaurant's toilet. I washed my hand and looked at the mirror reflecting my face. And suddenly, I reminded me of that strange reaction when Eris when I told her about my right eye. It came out from the main Kyoki city. The bridge got burned. Apparently I was in a car with my parents, but I don't remember anything. I had dreams about that night. They are vague, and I can't make anything out other than the fact that everything around me was burning. I'm 17 years old, but my memories can only go back to when I was first adopted into the Ozane family. I guess in the presence of Mia's parents, but to be honest, they weren't exactly the greatest people. They probably didn't treat me badly, but definitely treated me like a stranger. But I would have noticed that Mia also treated me like a stranger. Don't stop me, man. Right now, the only thing I have to do is some good old stalking. I totally hope no one heard that. I get out on the streets and try to stay out of sight. After some time, I figured it resembled Eris. Eris had a distinct color, and she was wearing sunglasses, so it must be her. I started following her. In about 5 years between the two of us. The crowd around us makes a lot of noise, so it's easy to stay close without learning her. He was here. Eris would have probably sensed her magical energy, so it's better if it was just me. I realized that we might be too close, so I increased the distance between us to 15 meters. This should be a comfortable distance, and the people around won't suspect me as well. Suddenly, I feel that someone's looking at me. I turn around, but I don't feel like he is coming from anyone behind me. But even after I turn around, I can still feel its presence, which means it's not trying to hide itself. Which can only mean that it is either spying on me, or it's going to eventually attack me when I'm alone. I follow the presence, which leads me to an alley. It's completely devoid of human presence. But there is one thing that is present in this alley, other than me, and standing right in front of me. It's a ghost. It looks like it's wearing a gown, but it isn't. It's just a body. It doesn't have anything below its waist. The ghost attacks us as soon as it sees me. It swings its hand, but I manage to dodge it. I pull my knife from my back pocket and get ready to attack. It's like a C-class occult artifact called Ketsuki Gara. It looks like an ordinary, but increases the wielder's physical abilities like strength, speed, and 5 senses. Even as a C-class, because it isn't significant, but it's enough to overpower the ghost. I attack with my knife, and the ghost retaliates with a punch. I manage to push the ghost back with a punch, but the ghost retaliates immediately. I'm getting stronger, but there's still a problem. Use action. The ghost can't feel pain, so it doesn't flinch and retaliates immediately. It doesn't have any legs, so his movements are unpredictable. The two swinging at each other, but the one is losing me. Oh boy. could have won the second assault, but I was closer than I needed. I need at least 1 second to flip my bangs over to the other side. Damn it, one amateur mistake. I saw a way to win. But just goes and I start to run. The guy is roughly 50 meters long, and with my nice boost, I can definitely outspeed the ghost. I'm not planning to run away though. All I want to do is make some distance between us so I can get time. I reach the end of the alley, turn around to face the ghost. I'm just letting more than a second, but that's enough. I flip my bangs to the other side to hide my left eye and over my right eye. Ooh, that's a nice eye. My right eye can see the soul of any living creature. This ghost may not be alive right now, but it used to be in the past, and that's enough. The soul is the anchor that connects all the living beings on Earth. The soul is also driven my right eye. The soul appeared on the right chest of the ghost, but it doesn't matter. What matters is my attention. If I attempt to strike the soul, then I can do it even if I stab my enemies. Hair to leg. The soul being in the center is irrelevant in most cases. I strike the ghost, and once the ghost is exorcised, the soul returns to either heaven or hell, depending on how tainted the soul is. The ghost I fought had a cleaner. The ghost I fought had a cleaner soul than most creatures that I have fought, so I hope the soul returns to heaven. That whole ordeal didn't take more than 2 minutes, so I thought I might be able to continue the investigation, but I was wrong. I couldn't find errors. That's fine because something did happen tonight. And I'll keep an eye on errors, even if there's the possibility of the ghost being completely unrelated to her. Turn my house, take a shower, go to sleep. So I'm looking at tomorrow. Okay, so the highlight here is taking 3 showers in a day. Not healthy. Next thing, get up at 8 a.m. So all the morning, do all the morning tasks and start preparing your breakfast. It's a rest day, so I don't have to go to the gym. So got a fist last night. Got a fight last night, okay? Yeah, not, but it was just my limbs hurt a little. It was a normal fight or something. It was supernatural attack you. It was a ghost of a girl. It was really strange though. The ghost had some kind of power that made me track her down. Kind of like a magnet. Probably wasn't a normal ghost then. It was a ghost that turned into a hex marionette. Ghosts are spirits that stay on Earth for as long as I had been cremated. These ghosts can then be turned into puppets after hex marionettes. Ghosts can't do any magecraft. Magecraft. They can't do a chant because they can't talk. They can't even use their hands, so normal ghosts is completely harmless. That's because they're just souls that they don't have a physical body anymore. So they can't have an effect on the world. They're mere spectators. But with the help of a spell, or the use of an occult artifact, they can be given physical form, as long as their organs provide them with a sufficient manner. They're breaking an important law of nature by having dead beings interact with living beings. So I'm guessing we were dealing with a ghoul. You're correct, but before that, gravitated at Air's goal. Couldn't find out how I felt the ghost. If anything, I can use it as a tracker before I've gotten kind of curious about her. I don't think mind-blowing, but that might help. Saying that Mia goes to the storeroom and brings back some kind of a tablet. This might help you. The tracker is easily dissolvable in any kind of liquid. As soon as you get this on the target, the spell is cast on them. The spell can only last for a day, that should be enough. This can work, but there's a problem. With how can you use this tablet? It has to be dissolved in something that's consumed by his heart, right? That's how you use it. The problem is that Eris doesn't take her mask off. So she didn't get any drinks. She didn't even drink water, so getting her to drink anything would be difficult. But still, thanks for the help, Mia. Call Eris and tell her to meet me at the cafe at 3 a.m. A.m.? Oh boy. She's being a bit iffy for some reason, but she agreed after I told her that I won't be taking long today. Oh, p.m. good. Eris cafeteria at 2:55 p.m. Correction there. I was then to meet Eris at the entrance. You see, it's I'm showing about random things. By the way, why is Nanako not with you today? I didn't read Martha Blood and Willingness. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's good that she isn't here. She's not kind of in a good mood today. Something happened. Nothing special. I'm just glad you invited me to hang out together. Why do you say hang out? Are you the type who's too shy to call this a date? I guess we can call this a date. She's really adorable, but I can't forget the reason I wanted to meet her. So I piss you off. Why do you hide your face? Some kind of condition? Oh, that. It's just how I hide your right eye. People freak out when they see my face. But if we're gonna go on dates, I think we should show you my face. I see. She thought we were somewhat similar. That's probably why my blunt attitude didn't completely throw her off. Saying that, Iris takes off her mask and sunglasses. To be honest, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Ooh. Her cheeks burn, her burn marks, and she's slightly cross-eyed. It's not too bad, but I can understand her perspective. Her face isn't beautiful, and her burn marks don't even allow her to wear makeup. On top of that, her body isn't attractive either. Oh yeah, I see. I don't think it's that bad. You're saying it just made me feel good, right? No, I think it looks pretty cute. You have beautiful green eyes, and your long hair looks nice as well. So you show me your defensive side, but I guess do as well. And that, I turned right eye to her. My right eye to her. Right? Whatever I mean. She doesn't visibly freak out, but I can tell she was shocked. Said bad for y'all is just heterochromia. Heterochromia. She asked in a timid voice completely different from the bluntness she showed yesterday. It's just heterochromia, so you don't need to worry. But now that you have your mask, take your mask off. Like to eat something? Sure. Some hot wings and maybe some small drink. Sure, I'll get some. You can wait here. Iris sounds like she's the optimistic kind. Which just makes it easier to make her open up to me. She isn't shy either. She immediately opened up to me as soon as I showed my right eye. It's not because my right eye has some kind of brainwashing power. It's because she thinks we are quite alike. This happens everywhere in any kind of situation. You always feel a lot more open to people that are like you. I go to the counter and get the food. Next, a tablet. You may give me the soft drink. And about this quote right here, definitely a fact. I always feel a lot more open when people are like me. I'm able to tell that the tablet is working as soon as Iris takes a sip of her drink. I have an idea. How are we going to a park tomorrow? Of course. Where do you want to go? I think around 7 p.m. would be good. Yeah, that works. We'll go to Riverside Park near this area. Our date ends there. Tonight, I'll have to see if Iris gets up into that area. I think it will happen with a 16-year-old wandering in the red light district. I think it can happen. Go to my house to call me when I bring in anime, sorry. After that, since I didn't want to make dinner tonight, I decided to get some takeaways for the two of us. It's the last time I was to get good, right? Yeah, if I can't find anything, then I'll leave it alone. I have a gut feeling that I'll definitely find something tonight. Since you have soul conception, your gut feelings are probably correct. I still don't know how true that is, but it does make sense. My right eye has a power called soul conception, which allows me to see the soul of any living creature. But the true power of my right eye is that it connects to the planet itself, meaning I can be able to gain access to anything the Earth has to offer. Okay, me as parents said that the ability to have the right to gain this access this much information will probably make me a prime target for ghouls and other supernatural species. So I had to hide my eye, but I couldn't just make contact lenses as it was impractical. And it was just cheaper to hide it with my hair. True, I mean, hair is cheap. Me as parents said it's a good thing that I don't have a lot of makeup because it makes me blend with normal human beings. Well, I'll get going now. Shall we sleep early today? The air is just clear, then we'll check out that boys' area tomorrow. Ugh, fine, I'll sleep early today. I leave the house and head towards the red light district. I gotta make sure to see where this girl goes. Area around 8 p.m. again. Turns out sometime left, but I was wrong. Since Iris is close by, so I have a supplying signboard. I started following her as soon as she passes me. Sometime later, I sense the gaze again, but this time I know where it is. I look towards the gaze and flip my bangs over to the other side as soon as I'm all alone. There it is, another ghost. So I blade it with intention to destroy its soul, but the ghost seems to have good dodging skills. I cornered the ghost, but I still haven't defeated it. Because the ghost is really good at fighting, but she's really good at dodging. I swung over 10 times and I still haven't managed to hit it. See, it's trying to waste my time. I'm on guard in case reinforcements arrive, but it doesn't look like that's the case here. Then, if I remember the ghost one, I'm going to stab it. I should have thought of that earlier. If my bank's over, I'm returning to the main street. It's fine, I guess I'll track her down. And then I call the signal. I reach the place where the signals are strongest. I should really be close to her so I can decide how to make a mess around. can't see her. She should be visible to me from this distance, but I can't see her. The area is not something crowded, but there's a lot of people still around. And I tracked down the exact spot the signal was coming from. I turned my back to the signal was coming. It makes me find hers, but I'm surprised. It's slightly freaked out, but I don't feel any heavy emotions. The body of the ghost I fought is right in front of me. The signal was coming from her. Okay, new day. Bob and Mildred decided to tell me about yesterday's events. Possession magic, huh? That's strange. Autocraft doesn't specialize in that kind of magecraft. They specialize in wind magic, which doesn't even close possession. I believe she's being supported by a ghoul. After all, she possessed the body of the ghost I fought. Yeah, that's probably the case. I should tag along since that ghoul might attack you. No, you shouldn't. I want to try talking to the heirs. There's no way for that to work. What if you get attacked by the ghoul? It's fine. She's a reasonable person. Her soul isn't that of a ghoul's. She could still be the murderer. I want to go with you because I know that you can't fight a human. She is right. I can't fight a human. But sometimes my body doesn't allow me to fight. If someone attacked me or Mia, I'm sure I can beat them up. The problem is that I can't use soul conception against a human or any other living organism whose soul isn't tainted. This means I'm pretty much useless against a decent magus. But I still can't let Mia tag along. I need to somehow confess something. I know it sounds impossible to you, but please stay out of this. The truth is that I just don't want to kill anyone. We don't have a detective agency, Jiro. We have to kill at least one person in our life. No, we don't. We have ICs for a reason. IC basically means inactive cell. They have patrol officers that work directly under for the IBS. We just get their help when dealing with a serious case. It's unreasonable. We can't involve ICs all the time. Obviously, we need them to perform the arrest, but we can't get their help. They're not a backup. They're just a cleanup squad. Okay. Conversation is getting due. I don't think I'll have a problem. He doesn't know when and where I'm planning to meet Eris. She probably thinks I can plan to go to the red light district, so I'm just away from her. After hearing her, so I'll tell her to come with me, thinking that she can't convince me. She calms down and returns to her room. It's 7 p.m. I'll bring her the most important topic immediately, not to waste any time. Return before 7:30 p.m. But now that I'm alone in the living room, my mind's remembering the thing Mia said about not being able to kill. That's because I can't use a soul conception. That's not because my right eye just stops working. It's because of the intention. Oops, shoot. For some reason I can't get the intention to eliminate a human. That's not it. In reality, I don't have a lot of negative emotions. That just makes it sound like I'm a happy guy. That's not what it is. I just can't express negative emotions. My mind blanks out every time something negative happens. Even yesterday, when I saw Eris using someone else's body, I was definitely surprised. But my mind blanked out before my surprise emotions could ramp it up and put the charge into some kind of negative emotions. So you may call me fearless, but that's not how that works. Fear is just another word for brave, and fearless people do feel fear. They're just strong enough to overcome their fear. My mind, on the other hand, is just completely emotional unless I am up against something that's considered forms of the planet. And just like that, 6:45 p.m. I should get going. I leave the house as quietly as possible. I mean, it's probably just absorbing the mango that you bought yesterday, so it's easy to sneak out without noticing. I arrive at the park and see that Eris already settled down on one of the benches facing the river. Oh, you are earlier than expected. Still right before though. Anyway, what do you want to do? I prepared some on Jerry's for us. We should eat them before we're going for a walk. That's pretty good. Alright, then let's dig in. Eat the Jerry's while talking about some mundane things. Also, I can't believe that she was the one that killed that girl. I haven't done anything to walk around the park. I think this is the best time to ask her about everything. I just want to talk about something. Listen, Jiro. He was really excited, but I don't have any choice. Very nice. see walking around in the like district. What is that about? Huh? I was wondering know what you do in a place like that. How do you know that? I can see expressions change. It makes sense for me as I get ready. Trace, I followed you because Nautical thought that you were getting involved with dangerous people. I think about 3 meters away from you. It's not even the worst part. When I was following you, I got attacked by ghosts. I'll dismiss these 2 incidents as completely unrelated to each other. After that, I started possessing one ghost's body. That's one of the reason behind all of this. So, you're a mage, huh? Thanks when you actually fall for me, so I'm not even sad. Here's a good reason, so please don't even laugh. Why would I laugh in a situation like this? I guess I can say that I'm just jealous. So she takes a couple steps away from me and walks without turning around. She probably won't be able to say what she wants when she's facing me. I got this when I was a kid. I was fine, but when I grew up I realized how wrong I was. It makes my crossed eyes were the worst thing that could happen to someone like me. My body is never attracted to that either. I was extremely jealous of all the girls. That wasn't that bad. I'm not exactly an attention whore. So it was fine. And that way everyone treated me was what I had a problem with. It's not that I was treated poorly, I'm actually the opposite. I was treated really well, but it was really odd. Everyone around me was treating me like I was some kind of endangered species. Now that I think about it, I would have been fine if they made fun of me. At least now I could have been myself properly and cried my heart out. But I couldn't do that just because everyone would be scared and panic instead of trying to comfort me. I don't know my face isn't scared for someone that would laugh at me. Because they wanted to feel bad for me. One day I met a man. That's all problems after hearing. He gave me an offer. He taught me possession magic and told me what to do. I had to catch beautiful girls and give them to him. Turning he would let me possess their bodies for one night. Every once in a night, immediately fell in love with possessing new bodies. I was the red light district and had multiple sex with multiple men. I picked fights with many people, beat them up, and got beaten up as well. I got drunk out of my mind and ended up vomiting on the streets. I even got raped a couple of times, but I liked all of that. I was loved and hated. The anger and affection I felt from different people was all real. Jesus. I like the fiction I experienced in my own body. My body is so useless that I can't even attract the most desperate guys out there. I could have definitely swapped my body for someone else's, but dead bodies decompose, and even with the strongest time-based spells, it's possible to keep a body away from my body away for more than a year. She's completely lost it. That's why it was time to end it. She's going magic right now. She doubted it. It seems she's sharper than I thought. Jiro, there's no way to stop me from doing what I want. There's no one who's violent mages who works under an agency. I won't let you stop me from being happy. So there's attacks and I should die using my knife. I better escape. Attacks. She's compressing the air around and moving in a way that looks like an invisible beast that's attacking using its claws. I can tell she isn't used to fighting, but because of how random her attacks are. But even someone like me works perfectly fine. Moving on beside the river, there's no cover for me other than all big fake rocks. Unfortunately, I couldn't use them because she just shrunk like paper. I'm even more concerned with it. I'm cornered in the indoor Maryland park. I know about the feeling of death because my mind has all gone blank. Unfortunately, just an attack that would kill me. I'm saved by someone. Over here. What was that? I never spoke in that direction with the voice. He's sitting on the mat looking down at us. This is a spray. 6 years old, no longer. It's an A-class occult artifact known as the Petrosphere Reorder. The attacks with singing from the sphere transforms to shrunk particles and launches towards Earth. It's possible by changing their density around it to make it their shield. When these ruthless, the spheres come together to form a massive sword. So it gets larger Eris, but she manages to dodge. The sword is stuck in the ground, comes out and jets towards Eris. Tries to swing back with the invisible air claws, but she only manages to soften the blow. Eris gets hit by the flat part of her blade and is launched across the land. These attacks are getting even more violent. The spheres divide into 100 times and turn into tiny bits that are all fired at once. Eris looks close to her leg shield, the one that gets her in the leg. She falls down, breathing in pain, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I think you are Clay. Both invaders were a second. This is my chance. I think you're the most unattractive woman I've ever seen. Jiro stayed back and let me finish the job. Fuck off me, let me talk. Snapped Eris. You're absolutely pathetic. Huh? What? Do you want people to tell you how they really feel, right? Let me tell. You're the filthiest human beings I've ever met. So we're getting closer, I think. The beings that was so slow as possible. You should be ashamed of what you've become. But that's not about how you look. When I gaze down, staring at her neck. I can't speak my mind. Look at her sad face. It's all the things you have done. I'm sure that thing you told me about was about not wanting to be treated like an endangered species was just a lie. It sounds like she's on the verge of tears. I only took 2 more steps and now I'll be close enough to finish the job. Now what a crime moment, he said. Sympathize with you. I figured that out. Sympathize with you. I figured that out. What I had to do was tell me everything about herself. She really just like me. She hasn't experienced any negative emotions. So he's continued berating her until she starts crying. I am kind of jealous. I gave her something that I can't experience for myself. I was trying something else. I realized Eris isn't a killer. She definitely isn't innocent, but she hasn't killed anyone. She can never make amends. He says. For some berating her, I think something that I hopefully compliment her. Those mess up things, but you can atone to all of them. Don't give up. Taking that stab her shoulder, Eris falls on with a blissful smile. I see. That's how it feels when someone says something hard about you. It hurts. I'm glad you're honest, Jiro. Just like that, Eris falls asleep. Obviously, my body will allow me to kill her. I just have to do something to stop me from killing someone. So all I did was change my intention from killing her to just making her fall asleep. That way, I was able to use soul conception. My intention wasn't something that, like knocking her out, putting her in a coma, that my body would just only I've allowed it. Call that idea as tell the cynical side to our location. Why? Should we just kill her? No, we shouldn't. First of all, I would never allow you to kill a human being. Second, she never killed anyone. But I didn't know that. One thing, I said while having lunch, I said I just needed to talk to her. I didn't mean I was going to try to save her. I just wanted to hear her side of the story. Did I prove something? Yep. I can guarantee you that she didn't kill any of the bodies she possessed. It's because she never used the word kill. She never even attacked me with the intention to kill. Just think about it. She has a lot of mana, which means if she wanted to kill us, she could simply increase the mana with output to make her attacks even stronger and faster. But even someone like me is untouched. She never even had a fight. Is that no proof? Yeah, it is. She mentioned something about giving the girls away to a man. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. That's the real culprit. Actually, we can't go after him right now. So we have to plan our investigate my premonitions. So I thought about giving her to an IC, letting her know of the situation would be the best option. The IC, they send her to some kind of rehabilitation center. Also investigate this mysterious man. I really did think this through. I wanted to apologize since I was really angry for the entire day. I won't give a verbal apology. Instead, we'll binge watch Nichihara anime tonight. Ew, fine, we can do that. Wait, how do you know where I was? I was following you around with Mage like you, so I could just sense that you left the house. I couldn't hear you too because I was far away from practicing and munching the onagiris. Did Eris make the onagiris for you, or was it store-bought? I believe it was homemade. Oh, did you like them? Yeah, they were delicious. Because I think if I made some for you, sure, I'll have to teach you first. Yeah, it works. I'm sorry, today you teach me how to make onagiris. It's finally over. I'm glad I was able to do the right thing. Waiting for an hour, I see how to pick up Eris. We told him everything we need before leaving, so Eris can get better as soon as possible. I can't relax though. Premonitions in this goal that manipulated Eris are just the way they were. I think that ICs can take care of the goal. But my premonitions, that's something that needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. Luckily, I'm not alone. I have Mia to help me through everything. Just have instinct and grab her hand. Turns his resin to me and grabs my hand back as we walk home. Oh. So I'd like to use this page as a thank you as an apology. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who played the entirety of Act 1 of Soul Conception. Oh. It seemed to me like I apologize for the lack of visual quality in programming. You did pretty good for this novel, man. What the hell are you talking about? Ate it. It's gonna sound like I'm making excuses, but this is generally the truth. This visual novel is my submission for the Spooktober VM Jam. To put it simply, it's a competition where you have to make a visual novel and it's made for about a month. Unfortunately, I'm not that good of a programming. Don't be negative about this, man. You made it a point. For the rest of the visual side, make sure the story didn't sound as much as I thought it would because of my lack of programming knowledge. That being said, Jiro Story is still not over. If you want expensive version of Soul Conception, you can support me on the Patreon, follow on Twitter. Follow him, y'all! I have many stories to tell. In fact, I'm currently working on a side my horror webtoon, which will be in the same universe as Soul Conception. And thank you very much for playing through Soul Conception. Hope you had a fun time. Well, I know I'm not a fan of visual novels as much, Aiden, but you really put together a good story. I thought Aaron was guilty of things, but people hurt her like crazy. I feel bad for her, but you're very good. That's the end of the game, or Act 1, that is. So thank you guys for watching. I thought this would be an hour, but no, we managed to make about 40 minutes of this, 45 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If this video saw me, subscribe to the bell icon. So you know what I will next time. Follow me on Twitter, or me on Twitter and Instagram as well. In the description below, I'll link AIDS in the description as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.